All right. So, hi, Shanoa. Thank you for doing the interview with me today.
Oh, you're welcome.
So I guess let's just get right into it.
Okay.
So, tell me a little bit about your background and your life growing up. What do you think has changed the most in America or the world since you were a kid?
I was born in Texas in 1970, and I moved away in the 5th grade to Indiana. But the biggest thing that's changed in all those years is the population growth.
Mm-hmm.
There's over 340 million over the last 50 years. It's grown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is a large population increase.
Yes.
So, can you tell me about a time that you felt most proud to be an American?
Well.
And you can be honest here. There's no right answers.
I don't really have an answer for that because I'm not real patriotic,
Okay.
to be honest.
Okay.
So.
That's okay. Okay, we'll just skip that one for now.
Yeah.
I mean, do you like 4th of July? Even just like doing the fireworks?
I like
and
doing the
celebrating?
fireworks and celebration, but I don't, I just like the celebration.
Yeah,
and the fireworks.
just the fun,
the fun part.
of it.
Yeah.
All right. So, in what ways have you noticed women's rights and freedoms progressed over the years, and how has it affected your life personally?
It hasn't really affected my life any, but I do know like there was in 2010 that there was an Affordable Care Act. There's the Roe versus Wade, which is the Abortion Act. So from 1973 to 2022, it was like okay, but then they banned it once it got to 2022. So I'm sure it affected a lot of other women, but I mean, it didn't really affect my life. But
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
one of the big things that I think that has changed as far as the women's rights.
Yeah. It almost feels in a way that it's gone maybe backwards a little bit.
Yeah. And the domestic violence and things like that.
Gotcha. So what has been the biggest culture difference between living in Indiana, a northern state, versus Texas, a southern state?
Texas has more minorities than Indiana. You're not going to find that many minorities
Okay.
in Indiana. I don't know why, but that's the biggest difference is the number of minorities.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's a little bit more diverse, you would
Yes.
say, here.
Yes.
Okay. Indiana is a little bit maybe like kind of like the same type of traditions.
Yes.
Everyone celebrates. and-
It's kind of everybody just don't move forward. Like it's just like it like just stands still. Like I can go back if I was to go back there and visit, which I haven't been there in a long time.
Mhm.
But the last time I went there and visited, like everyone was still the same. They all had the same haircuts as in high school. They all are just the same. Like,
Okay.
there's no.
They kind of follow each other, and there's not a lot of differences
Right.
between people
Mhm.
and like their behavior, maybe the way they dress and the way they act.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just stands still.
Gotcha.
Did it go off?
No.
Okay.
It's just low battery.
Okay.
All right. That's interesting to hear.
Yeah.
So what event in history has had the greatest impact on your life?
Smartphones and computers, the web, because from it didn't even like really start coming out until like in the 90s, like 89, 90s, something like that. So we didn't have those things whenever I was younger and in school and stuff. We didn't have phones and things like that to be able to contact. I'd go to an actual phone.
Right.
So pretty much like the worldwide, the web,
Yeah.
and the smartphones and computers and all this stuff, all the technology has
Yeah.
changed.
Now you can do everything
Mhm.
on your smartphone. You
Yeah.
can look up and go on
Mhm.
Google,
Yeah.
and it's not just for calling people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a whole nother world on the internet
Yes.
now. You guys didn't have like social media,
Mm-mm.
Instagram,
Nope.
Snapchat.
No, none of that.
You would have like a landline.
Yeah.
And then you
Payphones.
oh, and payphones too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How much were the payphones?
They were like 10 cents, 10 to 25 cents. My mom always told me to keep a quarter
Oh,
in case
okay.
I ever need to make a phone call.
And that way you'd be able to like call her.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And then like, so was your parents like let you like as a teenager like leave home and like go to the mall or go wherever?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Even though they couldn't contact you,
Mhm.
it was just different.
Yeah. They would just have to have a time, like, I'll be back at this time and you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you get your first cell phone?
I don't remember having a cell phone until, oh my gosh. It was, my kids were like teenagers or almost teenagers before I got my first cell phone.
Yeah. So
So that was probably in the, let me see, 94. In the 90s sometime.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, my generation, we didn't grow up with cell phones, but they were just becoming popular when I was like a teenager. So I got one when I was a teenager, and you know we had the dial-up internet.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember that. You've got mail.
The messages.
AOL.
Yeah. So, this year marks 250 years since the U.S. declared independence. What would be your biggest hope or wish for America in the future?
Less growth in the population because we have way too many people in this world. And less poverty. The living expenses, I would hope that it would go down instead of keep soaring up,
Right.
and that the wages would be higher,
Yeah.
so people aren't struggling so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was I don't know what I was gonna say. We're like almost there. We just have to draw it out.
Okay.
I know the cost of living has definitely gone up. I know it's
Mhm.
harder for our generation to be able to live on their own. I think there was an article that I read the other day saying that people under the age of 35, more people are living at home now under the
Yeah.
age of 35 than like ever before
Mhm.
because of the cost of living, and then the wages not going up, and then people have student debt.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a big problem, like here. Whereas like you used to be able to like move out on your own and maybe even like just live on one person's income.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like you definitely need two people working in the house, and even then it can still like be hard.
Yeah, it's really hard, and if you have children, it's definitely hard.
Yeah. What was it like for your parents? Like, did both of your parents work, or?
Yes, my mom and my stepdad both worked,
Okay.
and then of course my dad and my stepmom, she stayed home. Well, sometimes she worked and sometimes she stayed home. So most of the time my dad was the one that worked and
Okay.
brought home the money and paid the bills. But
Yeah.
on my mom's side, my mom and my stepdad, they both worked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma, she stayed at home, and my grandpa worked, and they were able to do that. But then, like, my dad and my stepmom, they both have to work. They both had to work since I was a kid, so yeah, it's definitely hard. Hopefully things get better.
Yes.
we can hope. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview with me.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate you taking your time out of your day and talking with me a little bit about your life and what you hope for America and the differences and changes. It's really interesting.
Yes, you're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think we just